Hello and welcome to this video. In this video, we will analyze Radix along 6 key dimensions to gauge its viability as an investment. And on the basis of that, we will make a price prediction. So these 6 key dimensions are: number 1, team; number 2, social media and online presence; number 3, value proposition and impact; number 4, unique competitive edge and blue ocean strategy; number 5, DApp development on Radix platform; and number 6 is price history, partners and accumulation. So if that sounds interesting, keep on watching the video. For those of you who are new to the channel, let me introduce myself. I am Dr. Subail Khan. I am a blockchain expert, business strategist, and an award-winning scientist. So before we start exploring Radix along these 6 key dimensions, let me tell you why I am bullish. So Ethereum 2.0 as well as many blockchain 3.0 platforms have a problem, which is composability, since they solve the problem of scalability with sharding. As you know that Ethereum 2.0 is yet to be operational, so even if it is rolled out, this problem will exist, and same is the case of Polkadot and the majority of blockchain 3.0 platforms. This limits the adaptability and applicability of these platforms. So solving one problem, which is scalability, leads to another problem, which is composability, as we will see in depth in this video. But if I told you that there exists a blockchain platform which has the potential to change the DeFi domain forever and outperforms almost every platform in terms of its value proposition. For example, in terms of transaction speeds, it is 21 times faster than Visa, 35 times faster than Google, 1000 times faster than PayPal, and 93,000 times faster than Ethereum. So in short, let me tell you that Radix is truly a game changer. So Radix is the first layer 1 protocol specifically built to serve decentralized finance. Decentralized finance applications are currently built on protocols that are not fit for purpose, which leads to congestion, hacks, and developer frustration. Radix totally changes this landscape by introducing a scalable, secure by design, and composable platform with a DeFi-specific build environment to make it easy to build and launch scalable DeFi applications. Please watch this video in full and take notes, since it will help you in evaluating blockchain projects in future and help you in doing your own research too. Most of my videos that are geared towards specific low-cap gems or projects with high upside potential are actually an evaluation and analysis exercise which you can apply to other projects too. So Radix is a new innovative platform which has the world record in transaction speeds and has demonstrated the staggering transaction speeds of 1.4 million transactions per second on a worldwide network. It must be noted that it has been achieved without the use of centralized master nodes, and the confirmation times were just 1 to 2 seconds. So according to Forbes, Radix is plotting the death of blockchain. Radix is infinitely scalable and the only platform to solve the 4 fundamental challenges of decentralized ledgers, which are: number 1, speed; number 2, security; number 3, decentralization; and number 4, full communication between dApps in their ecosystems. And now, after this brief introduction, let's start exploring Radix along the 6 key dimensions. So the first dimension is team. So looking at the team, it is top-notch and has diverse competences in the areas of business strategy, marketing, developing partnerships, technical acquisitions, and blockchain technology. The expertise of the team can be summed up in one sentence by Willy Woo. Woo is one of the most competent experts in the blockchain space, a pioneer crypto thinker, and angel investor too. So according to him, I really like the people behind Radix. They are wonderful human beings and very smart. So yes, I keep an eye on them. I like to back people that are smart with high integrity. So as we can see, Willy Woo has 384,000 followers on Twitter. So after looking at the profiles of the team members, I would say that the team is excellent and with the talent and background to make Radix the most prominent blockchain platforms in the DeFi space. And now let's analyze Radix along the second key dimension, which is the online presence. So as we can see, they have Telegram channels for different regions and in different languages, and they even have a WeChat channel for the Chinese audience. So they have the announcement channel in English, they have the Get Radix announcement channel in English, they have the Radix Trader and Hodler channel in English. They also have a blog on Medium. And as I said earlier, they have Telegram channels in different languages for different regions. And it is not that common in the blockchain space. So we have a Telegram channel for the Russian audience, for the Spanish audience, for the audience from Brazil, and even for the audience from Switzerland. And as we can see that their English Telegram channel has over 11,000 members. And of course, this number would have been much higher had there not been channels in different languages for the audience from different countries and regions in the world. But that is also a good thing because we all like our mother tongue. So considering this fact, I would say that they have a very good presence on Telegram. Also, they have over 6,000 followers on Twitter. Therefore, I would say that Radix has a very good online presence and following. And now let's explore Radix along the third key dimension, which is value proposition and impact. So basically, Radix is the world's first layer 1 protocol to my knowledge, which is built to create value in the fast-paced and rapidly evolving DeFi industry. It is geared towards solving the scalability issues which create bottlenecks and clog networks, as we saw many times in case of Ethereum ecosystem. This is probably the best time to keep an eye on this unique outlier, since it has already started to get a lot of awareness across different actors in the DeFi sector, which is due to its radically innovative technology, which makes it unmatched in terms of all the prominent metrics. The real value lies in the fact that it enables frictionless linear scaling while not suffering from the problem of composability. And that is why it can enable speeds which are even faster than Visa. Now, the consensus algorithm of Radix has already shown the transaction speeds as high as 1.4 million transactions per second. As we mentioned in the start, the main underlying machine which fuels such high transaction speeds is its consensus algorithm called Cerberus, which can theoretically scale infinitely. Radix is currently the only platform that solves atomic composability on a sharded platform. So nearly in all cases, the platforms try to solve the problem of scalability by sharding, where they disintegrate the blockchain into many smaller blockchains called shards. And in each of these sub-blockchains or shards, transactions happen in parallel. This gives rise to another problem, since the transactions occurring on these sub-blockchains are surely faster, but communication among the different shards or these sub-blockchains is very difficult. So essentially, solving one problem leads to another problem. So many blockchains lack the ability of cross-shards communication, which the techies called atomic composability. And due to this problem, a DApp on one shard cannot seamlessly communicate with the DApp on another shard. This shrinks the applicability of blockchain technology and limits it to certain use cases. And hence many blockchain 3.0 platforms are not fit for many DeFi applications where the transaction volumes are enormous and which solve a global problem. And looking at the big overall global picture, it is a big hurdle in the adoption of blockchain technology across several important sectors such as micropayments. So Radix solves the problem of composability with a consensus protocol called Cerberus, which essentially connects the shards dynamically when a transaction needs to happen between them. This temporary connection amongst the nodes on the fly for facilitating the inter-shard transactions is a true game changer. And once that transaction is done, the connection is terminated and a new connection is formed only and only when the data needs to be exchanged between the DApps of these shards again. So in short, now the DApps of one shard can exchange data when they want to at high speeds, and this dynamic and need-based communication makes Cerberus infinitely scalable. So now the DApps of one shard or sub-blockchain can exchange data when they want to at super high speeds, and this dynamic and need-based communication makes Cerberus infinitely scalable. The exact technical details of the aforementioned solutions and technologies is beyond the scope of this video, since the focus of the channel is on blockchain investing and the business and economic impact of game-changing and excellent blockchain projects. So on this channel, we are in a pursuit to find the coins or tokens with extremely high upside potential. And now let's explore Radix along the fourth key dimension, which is unique competitive edge and blue ocean strategy. So due to a well thought of blue ocean strategy, which not only aggregates the key competitive advantages of several existing platforms, as we can see, it actually either outperforms every other alternative blockchain platforms or else provides value that is at par with the competing platforms in specific areas where those competing platforms excel the most. So in this table, we can see that if we analyze the most state-of-the-art platforms along the 5 key dimensions that are scalability, composability, security, development speed, and developer payments, we can see how Radix protocol excels the most along all dimensions of value proposition, making it the best of the best and enhances its adaptability and flexibility so that it can be applied across almost every DeFi use case. So I can see that the vision of the team and well thought of value proposition is indeed going to make it a topmost choice in many use cases that will take its traction and adoption through the roof. I would say that the team has conceived the architecture and positioning of the platform in a way that keeps the future evolution, adaptation, and scalability as the topmost pillars of its value proposition. Therefore, I firmly believe that these unique traits will not only create massive value, but will also fuel the sentiment which will enhance the price of EXRD tokens considerably. It simply makes the competition irrelevant, which is one of the first platforms that actually is a realization of its underlying well thought of positioning in this space and blue ocean strategy. And now let's explore Radix along the 5th key dimension, which is development of dApps on Radix. So Radix has its own functional programming language, which is very intuitive. And not only that, but the development is facilitated by leveraging the Lego-like building block development environment. And that is really a game changer since it reduces the time to market for the new services, or let's call them DeFi dApps. But if that was not enough, it also has on-ledger developer incentives, which makes Radix a very unique ecosystem that acts as probably the world's only future-proof solution to weed out the issues of scalability. And in addition to that, it offers excellent security all under the umbrella of decentralization and thus remaining true to the very existence, purpose, and ethos of blockchain technology. I therefore believe that Radix will create enormous possibilities in the DeFi domain by mitigating the shortcomings of the alternative blockchain platforms. Hence, it will create an ecosystem of scalable, flexible, and adaptive dApps which will match not only the current but also the evolving future needs of the market as they surface. Hence, I believe that Radix will create enormous value across various domains of DeFi space and forge new avenues of innovation, adoption, and growth. And with the direct developer royalties, Radix incentivizes developers to produce high quality audited code. Since the developers in case of Ethereum continually develop code that increases the chances of injecting security risks, which requires re-auditing. So Radix enables a new on-ledger programming paradigm that benefits both the developers and the users. Now the Radix engine RE, which is the Radix equivalent to the Ethereum virtual machine, provides a radical paradigm shift in dApp development. The Radix engine therefore enables developers to focus more of their time at what they do best, which is building. So as per the innovator of Yearn Finance, Andre Cronje, who is a genius when it comes to software architectures and dApp development, has stated, "Building on Ethereum sucks. Honestly, it sucks. It is expensive." And now let's explore Radix along the 6th key dimension. which is price history, investors, and partnerships. So as we can see on CoinMarketCap, the Radix EXRD token has a current price of 15 cents, a maximum supply of 4.41 billion tokens, and currently a circulating supply of around 734 million tokens. It is currently sitting at 416th place on CoinMarketCap in terms of its market cap. And as far as the data on CoinMarketCap is concerned, it was surely available for purchase from November the 18th, 2020 onwards to public for accumulation. And as we can see, it is already available on many exchanges such as Gate.io, Bitfinex, Uniswap, 0x Protocol, 1inch, Bilexi, and so on. So accumulating the tokens or purchasing them is not a problem, and one can buy them on any of these exchanges. And as far as the investors are concerned, it is mind-blowing to see that we have Tivit Henriques, who is the co-founder of TransferWise, which is one of the key players in global money transfer, and also Willy Woo, who has a huge Twitter following. He is one of the most prominent figures in the blockchain space, and as you can see, he's a pioneering crypto thinker and angel investor. Then we have names like Saul Klein, and according to him, I see the same revolutionary potential in the Radix team as I did with Skype and Netscape teams at the birth of the internet. We are excited to join them at the start of a new decentralized network evolution. And then we have Baldur Bowmans, who is the chief investment officer of Maven 11 Capital. And it simply shows that Radix is going to create tremendous value in the DeFi sector in the coming years. So for me personally, it is a long-term hold. And with such high-profile investors, I firmly believe that Radix is going to forge outstanding partnerships in the blockchain space to help it realize its vision. And as we can see over here, Radix team has already been active in forging some really good partnerships, which will help it getting more traction in the market in various areas of the DeFi space. So as we can see on this Radix post, even 7 months back, the team has been really active in forging some key partnerships. And as I said, once Radix gets more traction in the DeFi space, it is definitely going to forge even more partnerships, which will help it create enormous value in various domains of the DeFi space. And now, after exploring Radix along the 6 key dimensions, we will now proceed to the last part of the video, which we all were waiting for, and that is the price prediction. So as we can see on CoinMarketCap, it hit the exchanges in November 2020, and it has been trading in the range of 6 and 18 cents respectively. So just the listing on a big exchange like Binance, which is very likely, the price of Radix EXRD tokens can increase by 3x to 5x, as we have seen many times in the past. Also, with so many events and news related to partnerships and innovative DApps, which will come out as Radix will get more traction in the market, is gonna fuel the positive sentiment around Radix. So I can see Radix as a very good asymmetric investment where the potential upside is way more than the downside. As we know that Polkadot, Cardano, and many other blockchain 3.0 platforms with inferior technology have made it to the top 20 list, I firmly believe that with a current market cap of just 109 million only, we believe it can easily achieve a market cap of 3 to 5 billion US dollars depending on the overall market sentiment and the traction of its DApps. Therefore, we can see a 30 to 50x increase in the price in the long term and as its ecosystem grows. Please note that there is not even a single DApp built on the top of Cardano so far. And with a project which offers much more than which even Ethereum 2.0 can offer, we can see the price of Radix EXRD tokens even as high as 10 US dollars or more during this bull run, which would mean a 60x or more increase in the price. I hope that you liked the contents of this video. On this channel, we regularly cover coins and tokens which have a huge upside potential, and which can therefore give us very good returns during this bull run. So if you will like to stay updated on the current trends under the radar projects and key developments in the blockchain space, please subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, select the option all so that you can get the notifications of the upcoming videos in time, and press the like button because the YouTube algorithm likes it, and I will be really grateful for your support. Thank you very much for your time and have a wonderful day. Bye.